Right, good morning, everyone. Hope we're all well. So, I've managed to get through the closed season during obviously the time between yesterday's stream and today's stream. There's been a few ins and outs, so we'll go over transfers ins and outs. So, I've brought in Sebastian Rosenthal and Pavel Cernicek on frees during the closed season. We sold Alan Miller. We're going to renew his contract. Morning, Kieran. Morning, Al. Morning, Steve. We sold Alan Miller after we got him to renew his contract, so he didn't go on a free. Sean Murphy, after I froze him out of the team last season because he was playing shit, he couldn't get a work permit, so I basically had to release him on a free because he couldn't play any games. And them two went, obviously, during the season last. We have got a couple of offers in on players. Gurney, Rob, how's it going? So obviously we bought in Cernicek in goal. There's a few regens appeared because my squad's a bit thin. Rosenthal is a Czech international. He was in the Czech squad during the World Cup. England lost the World Cup 2-1 to Italy. So I've got to repick my team. Obviously Cernicek's going in goal. We missed out on Tony DeRigo. Tony DeRigo didn't join the club, so that was a bit of a disappointment. We'll put Andy McDermott in for now. Left back, I'm going to go with Graham Potter because he did do all right last season. Obviously, Marden, who had a good season. And we need to have a look here. Burgess, Carbon hand tackling pace. Burgess. Yeah, it's going to be Matt Carbon. Matt Carbon's going to be our other main centre half. Going in at right wing is still going to be Sean Flynn at the moment. We are going to be looking for a right midfielder though. Number 5 should be Marden. Number 4 will be Richard Sneakers. Number 8 will be Ian Hamilton. 9, I'm going to give the number 9 shirt to Rosenthal. Bob Taylor's going to be warming the bench a bit this season. Andy Hunt, our top scorer from last season. And Kevin Kilban will make up our starting lineup. On the bench, we will have Daryl Burgess because he can cover a couple of positions. Griffo, how's it going, mate? Oh, you're at work, are you, Kieran? That sucks a bit. Then again, I wish I was back at work. I'm fucking bored of being here, to be fair. Stacey Caldecott, who had a good back end of the season. And striker we'll have on the bench. We'll keep Bob Taylor on the bench at the moment. Possibly looking to move on quietly because I can't see him getting much of love in the street. Rob, how's it going, mate? You all right? So we got Hamilton, Sneaks, Kilban, Flynn, Hunt and Rosenthal. That's pretty much bang on. So obviously we had a terrible fucking back end of the season last season after having a good first half. So I'm looking to bring in another couple of players. Playoffs should be an option for us this season, hopefully. Let me just check my tactics. What are my tactics? Passing style. I like to play a more direct style with the players we've got. So we got Norwich. Norwich have been spending big in pre-season. I have noticed that. I've obviously got Craig Bellamy playing as well. What a wanker he is. Did Norwich come down from the... I forgot to go through. I went through. Got relegated last time. You'll be pleased to hear Orient went up through the playoffs. They won the Division 3 playoff final. Plymouth went up. And I think Man City went up from obviously the Division 1 to the Prem. And so I think we're in desperate need of maybe another centre half and maybe a right winger. I have got a couple of offers in. I am hopefully going to be back with my stream tonight. I have asked one guest currently. Did I buy that chap? No, Al, it wouldn't let me offer for him. He's on my shortlist though, so I can pop in and have a look. Getting Rosenthal on his debut. He's a pretty good player to get hold of, to be fair. I'll go him on a free release from Rangers. Should get me a few goals in this division. A few corners here from the Albion. We've actually scored from a corner, and it's Rosenthal. So that's the first corner I've actually seen scored on this game by my team anyway. So we'll bring Hunt off, bring on Bob Taylor. How's Ian Hamilton? Richard Sneakers, he's not having a good game, so we'll bring him off. We can swap him and fuck off. Drop Caldecott into the defensive mid, and we'll let Hamilton push on. So we've just had Marden sent off, so that means we're going to have to sacrifice. We'll bring off Kilban. What we'll do, we'll bring off Kevin Kilban. Where is he there? For Burgess. Drop Burgess in at centre off. Take all these instructions off. Hopefully we could just be able to see out the last 3 minutes of the game. Would be nice. Oh, get in. Fucking hell, goal with 10 men. So that's a good start to the season. 3-1 win away to Norwich. So Rosenthal is already looking like he's going to be a good signing after the first game with 2 goals. Steve, what's your team? Because I check out people's teams who are in the comments. And I'm not too sure who you support, Steve. The Baggies are going to fly this season. We had troubles the back end of last. But I don't mind that. Oh, fuck me. If Cinny Steve said... What happens is Cinny Steve... Lee comes in the room first and then I don't win a game. And fucking... I end up drawing a load. And then fucking Cinny Steve will turn up and I'll start losing. Player search. Neil Ruddock's available on a free. That'd be a good centre off. Aggression, determination. He's a little bit slow though, Ruddock. I don't think he's quite at the peak of his fitness at 30. Rob Jones would be a nice signing though, right back, as long as I don't want any goals. Because Rob Jones never used to score for Liverpool in real life. Alex Manninger wasn't a bad little keeper. Fuck off, Michael Thomas. Andrew, we need a right midfielder. He's shit. Why he's worth that much, I do not know. Yeah, we definitely after a right midfielder, and we definitely after a centre half currently. So Man City, so they've just got promoted via the playoffs from my division. They were in my division last year. So Manchester City. Pete, how is it going? This is the best stream I've ever watched. Thank you for your sarcasm. It's massively appreciated. Nicky Weaver in goal for Man City. Is that Tony Dobson? In fact, I think he was at the Albion at some point. We had him on loan. Maybe you just signed him. I'm a Mank buddy. Well, everyone knows a Mank, a Man City person, fucking supports fucking Manchester City. All the Londoners. Oh, you're from Wales though, so yeah. United, you've got your like Peter Schmeichels, the Nevilles, Irwin, Henningberg. You've just signed Phil Babb, Gary Pallister, Sol Campbell. You signed Wes Brown, Ronnie Johnson. You just signed Egbert Davids, Roy Keane's on the bench, Buck Beckham, Terry Cook, Phil Mulrine, Jordi Cruyff, Ben Thornley. If you get a chance, watch this podcast that I mentioned before called Under the Cosh. And Ben Thornley's on there. He talks about his drinking. Obviously signed Denilson, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Teddy Sheringham, and Eric Nevland, and obviously Paul Scholes. But for some reason, United are massively short on strikers. Dwight York was just transfer listed. I know they got rid of Andy Cole. I'm playing it on my Mac, mate. We've only been talking about it in every group for fucking days, and I'm sure Stu sent the link somewhere. But I forget you're antisocial and not on Facebook, are you? United have just won the, what's it called, Charity Shield. Marden suspended. God, there's a few in today. It must be fucking Pete Borden. Anders Anderson, I tried to sign him, but Berry got promoted last year. Berry are Prem side, so he's obviously decided to go to them over Albion because he's not up for the challenge of getting to at least the playoffs. I watched that Under the Cosh. Oh, mate, Under the Cosh. Anyone who wants to listen to some quality, proper footballers from the 90s and 2000s, Under the Cosh is definitely the podcast to watch. Really, really fucking funny. Basically, I think every English footballer in the 90s went on a major sesh, and pre-season was just a major piss-up. Yeah, I tried to sign Sensini on a free. He basically said, fuck off. So we got Bristol. This happened last season, man. I started the season with loads of away games. I've got these random regens appeared as well because my squad's a bit thin. None of them will ever fucking kick a ball, that's for sure. So if we could get 2 victories, that would be great. But we'll go 1-0 down because we did last time. Sean Gota, feed the goat. I'm quite confident, though, with this attacking lineup, if we get chances, we will score. Like, obviously, I've got Hunt, who was top scorer last season. We've got Taylor on the bench. And we've got Rosenthal, who was signed on a free. So as long as we create chances, I've got confidence in this side going forward. Defensively, not so much. My wingers never seem to score fucking goals, whereas on the old champ managers, wingers were always the ones who were fucking getting involved in everything. Kilban does seem to see a lot of the ball. I ought to look at his assist stats, really. Who's that? Rosenthal 3-2. He seems to be already the player of this. He's going to be the one who makes the difference this year. So I'm not going to change nothing. They've already made one substitute. Why the fuck, unless it was an injury, would you make a substitution 1 minute before half time? Crazy stuff. I'm going on eBay, sort of the best champ. The best champ man, I think, is the 01-02 season, but my first one was 99-2000. But all around that pit, this is a little bit too primitive, a little bit too in detailed. 99-2000 would be a good starting point, I'd think. This game's free anyway, Pete. It's a free download. If you wanted to play a Football Manager, I believe Football Manager 2007 wasn't a bad game. I used to enjoy that. Just before all the details got really, really silly. So, let's have a look. Sean Flynn's not playing well. But we've got no right winger to replace him with. I'm going to leave that as it is because we're doing all right. Let's not make changes if we don't need to. Al's going on about Premier Manager 99 on the PC. Tell them how well you did with Exeter. Al, you got promoted and then sacked within weeks of promotion. Disgusting behaviour by the board, I believe. So I'm just going to put some fresh legs on. So we'll bring off Rosenthal because he's got a yellow. I don't want him to get a red because he's a Chilean and he's South American. Rush of blood to the brains. He'll be off. We don't want him any suspensions, really. Taylor got that header as well. So that's 2 back-to-back wins. Their goalkeeper got man of the match. So as Steve would say, that means they were dominated. I think it's disgusting. Now they were supposed to be relegated from fucking the bottom division. You go on promoted and then they sacked you. Fucking no gratitude. Yeah, that's also. Oh, this is fucking League Cup. I hate League Cup. I'd have put a fucking reserve side out for now. Second game of the season, League Cup. Someone has just gone for £3 million from Stockport County to Spanish side. I missed who it was. Made them a nice profit as well. Karl-Heinz Riedler, Tor Andre Flo, all on the transfer list. Not in positions I need though. I need a centre half and a right winger. Dwight York also on the transfer list. Is Rob still in the chat? Because I need to message Rob later, see what he's doing tonight. Where do you get the game? Pete, man, give me I'll do this stream for an hour and a half and then I'll send you the link. You have zero patience, man. Zero patience. I can't actually write anything in the comments at the moment because if I come out of the game screen, it shuts everything down. So you'll have to wait, Pete. I know that's a pain for you. You have no patience. Too keen all the while, too keen. So our third away game. They must be fucking renovating the Hawthorns. We haven't played a fucking home game yet. Are you doing any content, Pete? I thought you were doing streams, or has someone nicked your gig doing the old DJing? Too many people, man, on the old stream things. Woodland said yesterday. Everyone's streaming. Thought he'd fucking retired from YouTube anyway. He ought to be in here. Give him some fucking shit. Ooh, we're not creating as many chances this game, but I think if we get one, we're likely to get a goal. That's for sure. See, there's a few laughing faces. You don't even play the right sort of music, and you're fucking mixing stuff's way too high tech. All you need is one record player, job done. Epic DJ set. So we'll bring Hunt off, bring on Taylor. McDermott for Burgess. I don't know. There was a few player managers on this. I wondered if I'd have been the best player anyway. Wouldn't have needed to sign Cerny check if I knew that. I know there was a game called Player Manager you could do that on. Was that on the PS1? Wasn't there a Chris Kamara managing game as well on the PS1? Oh, we could be having our first loss of the season already. Corner. Fucking hell, 2-0. I didn't see that coming at all. That one record player is the best DJ kit you can get. Yeah, looked here. So Carbon got man match. That's a poor result from us. I still think we need to bring in a couple of signings. It's hard to get decent players, though, it seems, on this. Andy Much, he used to play up front for the Wolves. Tony Dinning, I'm sure he played for Wolves as well. No, I won't be sacked, yeah. I've been overachieving, really, with West Brom, even though I had a bad end of the second season. Because we got a pretty shit side, to be fair. See, United lost to Derby County. Even Sir Alex is having troubles. Fucking hell, right. Michael Clegg. Nope. Fucking never heard of him. Barry Venison. No, thank you. Oh, Mark Kinsella wasn't a bad player in real life. Set pieces. Don't like talking about United losing. You need to get used to it now, though, Steve. Now you know what it's like being a fan of a normal team now. Friday night disco with Pete, is it, or something like that we're going to do? So we've got Bristol City. I might start up front in the League Cup, keep a few players happy. Everyone else I'm not really fucked about. Who's new left pot? Give the young kid a game. It's driving me mad, that StreamYard. It's the easiest thing to use, man. You fucking get complicated over everything, Pete, man. You couldn't do OBS. StreamYard's a piece of piss. I've actually got to pay for the full version tomorrow, StreamYard, for a month. It's only $15. But it'll allow me to do unlimited streams for the month, which is something I want to do. Because I've got fuck all else to do. This is my only focus. So for $15... streaming music is impossible. No, it's not, Pete. Your problem is that fucking headset, man. You need to get yourself a proper mic. Just a proper USB mic. Sean Goater's scored again. So this is going to go to extra time if I'm not careful. You can't bloody hear it. You needed to mess with it. That was to do with the settings in your computer, nothing else. I'm pretty sure of it. That was to do with settings in your computer and nothing else. If you had a separate mic, you can control the volume of your own mic and bring that down, so then you wouldn't have to put the music up so much. Yeah, I'm off work, mate. I'm self-employed, so like 90% of the builders' merchants are shut. Plus, I work in people's houses, so it's not ideal. It's not ideal to be working at the moment. It doesn't seem like this is going to go away anytime soon. Anyone lost? No, it doesn't. We only need to get through this round, really. I'm not really bothered about cup runs. I like playoffs. You're better playing away, it seems so. We've got a good crowd there. Anything above 20,000 is good for the Hawthorns in this era. Will you get off the government? I'm not too sure. From what I've read, I don't have to do nothing. The Inland Revenue will get in touch with me. I mean, in theory, I can do my tax return come the 5th of April, but is my accountant going to be open is the question. So it's just one of them. There's not fucking... I could try and go to work, but if I earn money and then fucking get this cold and die, dead people can't spend money, can they? So it's no good anyway. I certainly don't want to leave and spend for me. That was just a blip against Stockport, I'm telling you. Just a little blip. I hope Lee comes in. I'll tell him I've found a fucking proper striker. Not his Graham Jones yesterday. So we've gone through to the second round. We went out in the first last time. I can't be bothered to view draw. We got Stoke. We did actually do the double over Stoke last season. Not going to say we are this season. Any new players added? Listed for loan. Damian Johnson. Shit though. Free transfer. Fucking hell, there's loads. He's got to be fucking Chris Bart Williams, his brother, innit? Never heard of him though. I've never heard of any of these lot either. Tommy Savile, is that Jimmy's fucking son? So we still fucking soldier on. We're playing Fortnite today. Yeah, I'll have a few games of Fortnite. I'll have to. I need to have me a bath after this. Have me some tweet, and we play some Fortnite. We got 3 victory royales yesterday. Me and Big Game Al on the old Fort of the Night. So Marden's out suspended. So we'll give Burgess a start. Put Raven on the bench. Need to remember to swap Hunt and Taylor back. Oh, and there was the fullback as well, weren't there? It's for Potter. Potter's wanted. Depending on how much they're willing to offer, he may be for sale. Because everyone's got a price here. Are you streaming Fortnite ads? We haven't been, but we could. Oh, fucking Cine Steve's turned up. I was doing well, Steve. I've only lost one game, won 3 or 4. We bought a striker in who seems to be pretty much a goal a game at the moment. Red card, that's good for us. We might go a little bit more attacking second half if they're down to 10 men. This Chilean striker, although he gets a goal a game, he seems to get a yellow card a game as well. So I can't see Cine Steve's comment. It's just above yours. He says, "Hi all, finally a stream on my feed." It's really hit and miss, man, these streams. Like Stu was saying, is it Sneztastic? He did a stream yesterday where it showed up, but mine didn't. So I think, but it seems all streaming platforms are struggling. So I'm guessing you're in the arcade stream Facebook group, are you, Steve? They seem to be having problems with the comments. They can't read the comments while they're streaming. Steve's incognito. He's probably blocked you all. Probably heard you all saying the Villa was shit. So 1-1 away. Graham Potter, man of the match. No, both Steves are definitely here. I've seen them commenting. All right, Rob. I'll need to message you later. See what you're doing. I've been blocked more like. There's only one YouTuber I think who would block you, Steve. And unless this stream's got a thumbs down, I don't think he's here. Probably too early for him. Or he's probably busy in his lab. I can see that comment. He's just unblocked you. Well, that's why. Left out. Tor Andre Float. I really don't need a striker. I really don't need a left-sided winger either, unfortunately. I need a right and maybe a centre half is what I'm feeling. Finding a cure for, yeah, he's busy in the lab. Him and fucking Dexter's Laboratory. Or he's a little bit like Pinky in the Brain. New job DJing, I've heard. Yeah, he's obviously seen someone else DJing, doing a stream, and he thought, oh, I can do that better. And to be fair, at least you could hear his music, if I'm honest. Strachan's quit. See, this might be the problem. I'm going to lose this Chilean chapter, a load of fucking internationals, because they fucking have that stupid qualifying system. So Marden's back, so we don't need to play Burgess. So is there many people in your office, Steve, as in Retro Red Steve, not fucking Cine Steve, because I know you're off, mate. Why do I always go 1-0 down as well? That seems to be the fucking trend. Pete, can we not be a cunt in the comments, because I can't actually manage them because I'm playing the game. If you feel very strongly about it, you've not got a lot to do. Do a video, talk about it to people. He's no good, man. Caldicott shit. I'm going for more attacking this season. All I need to do is get Rosenthal a chance and we get a goal. So it kind of works. What, they're off for 12 weeks because they're classed as like at risk, I'm guessing. Man, this game, sometimes it runs really quick and sometimes really slow. It must be the DOS box it's running on, because obviously the Mac's more than fucking powerful enough to play. Are the ones off for 12 weeks getting full pay then, Steve, or 80% or whatever? Has everyone seen about who is it? Tottenham, fucking your club, Alan. Tottenham, fucking laying off all the staff who fucking them on minimum wage, and then fucking playing the fucking stars, fucking super money still. So that's our second loss, both at home actually, weren't they, Al? You're the one. You're the one who's watching at what I'm doing. Oh, West Brom's gone to fucking Port Vale, actually. Oh, Newcastle have done it as well. Yeah, basically the fucking folks who are on 500 quid a week, they're not fucking paying. But yet they'll give some arsehole like fucking Danny Rose or fucking Andy Carroll, who hardly fucking kick a ball, fucking money. Is Andy Carroll at Newcastle or is he at West Ham again? But anyway, they've all got fucking players who aren't fucking playing, earning more than them in a fucking year, in a week. Frank Burrows, he was Albion assistant manager when we got promoted to the Prem with Gary Megson. He looked proper old school as well, did Burrows. We could really do. I really want a good centre half. John Curtis. Actually, not that bad. He's approached alone. Right winger would be nice, but I don't think there's not many right fucking wingers available on this game. They're all left wingers, which usually the other way around. Danny Rose is nice. Streaming tonight, Dane. Yes, if I can get 2 guests, I will be. I need to speak to people about it, which I'll get on to I've definitely got a stream lined up for Friday. I just need to sort one out for tonight. I'll do one Saturday if I've got enough people for that as well, and then I'll have Sunday off because I know the TMB lads will be uploading their podcast on Friday. Hunt's injured, so we'll start with Taylor. Put Williams on the bench. Pete, either not be a fucking idiot or fuck off, will ya? There you go. Because I can't control the... Well, I can control the comments, but it means I have to come out the game, and I don't want to fucking do that, really. Sunday down at 7. It's only an hour long, so you'll stream. Mate, I'm fucking having Sunday off. Don't worry about that. I'm having Sunday off. Fucking deliberate. Fucking Marden handles the ball more than my fucking goalie does. I'm not saying nothing, but my run of defeats has appeared again once in his Steam turned up. He's doing Jigsaw Master 3 tonight, I think, Al. Seriously, I'd won like 4 games. Cinny Steve turns up. It's all goes down now. What's that? Al, is that one that you need to send me the link for that fucking cheap PS4 fucking things? That group you've got me in though, like on WhatsApp, it's like fucking show and tell. Do a video. I'll watch the video and see your pickups. Now I'm less likely to watch any of their pickups videos that they do because I've already seen what they've fucking got in the WhatsApp group. Should have signed Lee's player. Fuck Lee. He's due to turn up as well. Who's injured now? Oh, was it my striker? Oh, we got a consolation goal. Graham Jones. I'm always listening, Danester. Then you'll know that Rosenthal's a bit of a baller who I've signed. Let me show you. He's playing well. Or the rest of the team is shit. Fuck off. But he's got 6 in 7 though. 2 man of the matches. How does... Oh, my sub must have got injured. Who? Come on. I need to spend some cash, really. Dead Space 2. Is that what you're going to be playing, Rob? I did used to have all the Dead Space games, but I never used to play them off 360. I only play them 3 games I picked up recently, the shooters. Never fucking heard of him. Paul Devlin. I mean, have you got like Division 3 players? Same fucking value as fucking Prem. Can't get my head around that. Still need 5 players. I'm making fucking big profit now. I don't know how. Chester. Barry Fry got fucking manager of the month. We've got Andy Hunt back. He's not really been getting the goals though. It's all about fucking Rosenthal. I won't bother setting up a 360 account. It's not fucking worth it. Dead system. Feel like awesome, baby. Mate, I've got money. There's just fucking no one worth signing. Lee, this is... Look, I know you need help, Lee, because fucking you nearly got Liverpool relegated. Rosenthal, Rangers already, and he was at last season. I think he was on loan at Reading. Oh, fuck off, Plymouth. Oh, you've got 0102. Are you playing the 4231 on there? Please tell me you're playing the 4231. That is the formation on that game. What formation you playing then, Lee? Don't play this 3 at the back. 3 at the back's a shit formation anyway, trust me. Fucking wing backs. This is fucking... Well, it's not even Southgate who's obsessed with it. It's the FA. It's fucking apparently the future of football. Fucking losing to Plymouth. We can't fucking get a win at fucking home. Oh, disallowed. I'll take that. Bob Taylor's on a yellow. And he's playing shit. Manage the Villa. What would Villa have a good side then, though? It's normally more challenging to play someone who hasn't got a good side. Hence why I'm West Brom in 90-7. Oh. Ian Hamilton chipping in with a goal. He scored plenty of goals the first half of last season. In fact, his dip in form. I've also got a little surprise in the game. Have you added yourself? Or was that the one that had Harchester United in? One of the, if you remember Dream Team, I used to fucking love that show on Sky One. One of the champ managers actually had the Harchester United team in it. That's bang on 45 minutes as well, so we can have a little round up. 4-1-3-1-1. So we've got John Curtis in on loan, so we've at least got some more centre half cover. Let's have a look at the league table. So I'm on 7 points. I won the 2 League Cup games, so I've won 4 so far. Drew 1, lost 3. Stoke away at the bottom. Portsmouth, Tranmere. Hull are flying. Oh no, that's wrong fucking division. I was going to say. I know they got promoted last season, Hull as well. So top of Birmingham City, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Sheffield United, Sunderland, who came down, seem to be struggling, as does Southampton. And I can't remember if it was Charlton or Norwich who came down as well. But yeah, they're not going for instant return, that's for sure. So we'll have another quick look in the transfer market. I mean, I've got 3.1 mil to spend. I've just got fucking nobody in the positions I really require. Nobody of any quality anyway. Stefan Everson, he was up for sale last year. I might bring Everson in to play up front with what's his face. That would be a pretty good strike force, and then I could probably sell Hunt, get some money back. I've not actually read Paul Merson's book. I've read Matt Letizier's. I've read quite a few goalkeepers' books like Shilton, John Burridge, Ray Clemence's book. I've got Robert Engel. He's the goalkeeper who killed himself by throwing himself in front of a train. Al, he doesn't let me saw. You watch me try and do it. Lee Sharp's got a good book as well. Andy Gray, obviously the commentator Andy Gray, his book's quite good. I've got a ton of them down here actually behind me. I've read about 4 or 5 different ones on Brian Clough, including the one Peter Taylor wrote, obviously before he died. I've got that one. That's a really old book, that is. Clough by Taylor, it's called. I had to really look hard on eBay for that one. They just had a goal disallowed, it seems. Bob Taylor's not playing well again. I searched for ages for one of them to pop up. I don't know if I got it off eBay or like one of them book websites like World of Books or something like that, where they have like a library of like all different independent booksellers, and they search it there. Lee Sharp was born in Halesowen, which is where Retro Bear's from, literally just up the road from me. That's like a mile and a half from me. He got thrown out of a local nightclub, Lee Sharp did, when he was at Man United, because he got up on the stage and was going, "Do you know who I am?" And the bouncer just went, "Yeah, no, fuck off," and dragged him out. But he was a proper pisshead. That to get rid of him because he was getting Giggsy in trouble. Apparently, Sir Alex Ferguson pulled Giggsy out of Sharp's flat when they were all people. I did the double over these Sheffield United, but not this year, it seems. I don't need to spell it. I can just go on Leighton Orient's team because I relied on you spelling it the other day and I couldn't fucking find him. His brother, John Sharp, he used to play for a team in the local Kidderminster and District team. Really good player, actually, he was. But, like, obviously not quite as good as his brother. I played against him a few times, but every now and then, fucking he'd bring Lee in to play, like, after he'd fucking retired. Like, if Lee Sharp was down visiting, he'd fucking... Lee Sharp would play Sunday League football. They're not going to sell him out because they've not got any fucking players to sell. See, Leighton Orient, reject your post. Not for sale at any price, Alan. Paul McGrath's like a cripple now, isn't he? Isn't he more or less wheelchair bound or something? His knees are fucking gone. He was another one that to get rid of. Ferguson decided which one he needed to get rid of, McGrath or Brian Robson, and he decided that fucking Robson would probably be the better player because them pair again, just constant pissheads. I say, if you listen to the Under the Cosh podcast, they talk about loads of these sort of players. Steve will verify. Retro Red Steve, he listens. Some of the stories they come out with, like from like, as say, the 90s to the early 2000s until, like, you know, not saying it is the foreign players, but certainly the drinking culture disappeared the more the foreign players came into the game. So we got Curtis. I'm going to drop him in for Carbon. Is Pavel Cernicek on fucking international duty when I'm playing the Wolves? Is he having a fucking laugh? Idiot. Fucking you on international duty when I got the Wolves. Got to play fucking Paul Crichton against the Wolves. From players on that Under the Cosh, Andy Johnson was probably the most recent one. Jeff Horsfield's been on there. Clark Carlisle is actually quite an interesting one. Like, if you know Clark Carlisle's history. At least that goal was ruled out. I'm not like someone with no hands in goal. Useless cunt. Told ya. He even said that he fucking done something then. He's fucking useless. Fucking goalkeeper going on international duty when you got a big fucking game. Oh, Kevin Campbell, of course, as well. He used to play for the Albion. Definitely need a right winger, that's for sure. We need to get that job done. In fact, let's fucking play it like that. Fucking 1-0 loss. Definitely need to stop laying the goals in. Fucking Crichton gone 8. He's still never fucking playing for the team again. He's shit. Steve Staunton, I saw him down Torquay years ago. The True Geordie has somewhere. My missus lad watches the True Geordie. He's one of these like YouTube shouters though, man, where he screams and shouts down the headset. Well, down the mic, which is usually in my ears. And it fucking annoys me. So we were 18. We're going to pay the money because I've got the money anyway. Chris Waddle's been sacked at Burnley. I actually forgot he was he at Burnley as a player as well? In fact, player search, right winger. Ovid Leonardson, I totally forgot about him as a footballer at all. So we don't need to look at any of them because we can't afford. Well, we can afford them, but they probably won't come. Alan sent me a link. What's that link you've sent, Al? I'll look at it obviously after this video. Rob Lee. Benito Carboni. I'm not going to get Carboni, am I? Gary Charles. Fucking hell. Frank Lampard's at the Villa. You fucking wish. Oh, I might just sign Cine Steve. Ray Parler. Look at them terrible stats for Ray Parler. I nearly signed him. The bastard's got him before me. Gary Rera. He's not played this season, so there's a chance I could fucking play him then. The Merson story. I'll watch that after I've finished doing this. I'm not doing this stream live. And EMP. Fuck off. Why have a player not play him and then not fucking accept offer for him, you dickheads? You got Seth Everson for £1 million. Whatever happened to Kieran Richardson? He went to Sunderland, didn't he? He did very well at West Brom. Went back to Man United, didn't do so well. Went to Sunderland, and I think he was at Sunderland a long time. I think he don't know if he went and played for them in League 2 as well. League 1, sorry. As part of their demise, talking to Sunderland. Andy Hunt is probably going to go up for sale soon. Certainly some of my strikers are. Get some money in. Talking of Under the Kosh, they are live currently now, but don't go and watch them yet because they're not as good as me. Paul Marden is currently suspended. Wasn't he, Kieran Richardson, one of his relatives went in Big Brother or something? Is that a you're on about, Steve? Yeah, I'm sure she was. Was she in the normal Big Brother because she wasn't quite a celebrity, or did she wangle her way into the celebrity one because she was Kieran Richardson's fucking cousin? Remember George Best's son, fucking Alex Best, famous for being George Best's son? I actually used to like Big Brother in the early days, like, you know, the first few series. I used to watch them religiously when I was like, because I used to work nights back then. I think I might change to this formation permanently. Probably was Kieran Richardson in fucking drag, to be fair. He was a good player though, man. He probably should have stayed at West Brom another season or two, really. But it's like everyone else. They have a good loan season at a club, go back to the parent club, and it doesn't always come off. I mean, Harvey Barnes, he's had good spells at Leicester, but I think he'd have learnt more if he'd have stayed at West Brom that season, really. Do you listen to that Under the Cosh League? It is fucking brilliant. I like John Parkin anyway. I think he's funny. Fucking really funny. The Beast. Fucking brave giving up 3 up top away from home. Goal on his debut for Everson. Could do with getting a win out. Fucking hell. Just every time I say I could do with getting a win, the fucking team who I'm playing score. I've never heard of that player who scored 2 either. Fucking hell, he's missed the penalty. What a knobhead. Do you know how to pick your background picture? Don't you need to go into the files to do that? Lionel Perez, their goalie, got man of the match, obviously, for giving away a penalty. We are in the relegation zone. This is not good for us. Not good at all. Oh, fuck off. Man, everyone is sending me notifications. Transfer market is really fucking bleak. You know what? I'm going to bring you in. Joey Beecham. He used to be a good player actually on the older game, so hopefully this is one of them. Graham Alexander, didn't he play till like he was like fucking 100 or something? Doesn't it normally randomly shuffle the background on the on some of the chat manager? You used to be able to lock it if you went into settings, but it used to just stay. I can't even remember which picture it used to stay as. Like this one seems to have certain pictures, like obviously that Bobby Robson one. Literally every day, my team are playing well until Lee and Steve turn up. Al will agree because Al's here waiting for me to come on every day. We got Forest in the League Cup. Let's generate some money. I'm going to transfer listing. Oh, it won't let me during this screen. I have to go into a separate screen. John Curtis Cup tied. Why did Man United play him in the Cups, the bastards? We smashed Norwich opening game of the season, and I can't think who we beat second game. Fucking hell. Dear. For some reason. And it's back. Play. Oh, we got a goal. Kevin's for his fucking own goal. He scored for someone. I don't really quite. I wanted to fucking concentrate on the league. I want balls drawn by the looks of it. Fucking Van Hooydonk. Fucking hell, this goes really slow sometimes when the commentary's on. Oh god, yeah, free kicks weren't it? Van Hooydonk was superb. He was remember Robert Prozinecki when he went to Portsmouth? Fucking hell, he was only there 1 year, man. Someone's talked about him recently. I don't know if it was on Talk Sport, saying like fucking he used to turn up, smoke about 40 a day. He said you'd look at him and he looked like a bag of shit. He said, and then all of a sudden in training, he'd get the ball and you just couldn't get it off him. I don't know if it was Andy Griffin or someone who said that. Yeah, is it similar to if you want to set your online up on like a PS2, like external software to link it through? We got 20 minutes left. I'm thinking if I don't get a fucking win in these 20 minutes, we'll be looking for a new job tomorrow. Dennis Smith, he took over the Albion after he was at Finger. I bet Michael Thomas has fucking gone now. Now I've changed my mind what I'm fucking looking for. Fucking hell, he's terrible. Russell Holt played in goal for the Albion as well. Record clean sheets in the season for the Albion. He did probably should have got an England call up when he was at West Brom. In fact, I don't know if he got a call up, but he never got a cap. But he certainly played well at the Albion. Everyone's strikers who are any good anyway are on the transfer market. Screen keeps lagging out today or something, I think. Not too sure why. Joey Beach. Neville Southall, Big Nev is in charge. Alan Little, is that Alan Little the player? Same old on the transfer market, man. Playing what on a fat PS3L? The online, I don't think it'll work because you have to actually access. Mate, I offered you 1 year less and you fucking reject the contract. What a knobhead. View shortlist. Andy Cole can't even get in the fucking Celtic team. David May went to fucking Chelsea and hasn't played. They had him on the transfer list the other week. Fucking Gillespie. Nick Barmby. He's shit. I don't really want him. Is Brian Roy on here? I should be able to fucking search for him. He would be at Forest, wouldn't he? I thought. Yeah, he's not on here. He must have gone to Turkey, and I don't think the Turkey division will be on here. Oh, Blues. We never fucking beat Blues. So this is a foregone conclusion. Just get FIFA 20 down, you can play Pro Clubs. I've not really played. What was the last FIFA I had up there? FIFA 17 is the last FIFA I played. And there's too many sweats on there. I haven't played FIFA competitively online for fucking ages. I did used to like, as you say, be a pro, is it, where you can fucking just be one player? I did used to. Nicholas Alexanderson, he's gone to Wolves. I nearly signed him in pre-season. He could literally play anywhere. I'm not buying FIFA. I have FIFA 19. I could play FIFA 19 because the stepdad has that. I could install that. But I'm not buying a FIFA. Stefan Everson hasn't really made the impact I was hoping. To be honest, since he's come in, I thought he'd be banging the goals in. Oh, Andy Hunt, was he? In the 69th minute. I'm not going to say nothing because every time I say something, it goes to tits anyway. Ian Hamilton on 8, but he's got a yellow. Bring him off for the last few minutes for Caldecott. KDs, how's it going, mate? You must be my lucky charm because I've fucking been on a terrible run. This is the first win I've had in ages since Cinny Steve and fucking what's it called turned up, Lee. Yeah. Is that the first win against Brum? It is, mate. We played them 4 times last season. I think we drew 2, lost 2. So at least that's a positive side because they were a bit of my bogey time. Barry Fryer pointed at York. Weren't he fucking manager of the month last month for Peterborough down in Division 3? 4 days. You need to watch all the streams back then, Steve. Not just when you're in here. Looks no him a contract since I offered him last time. Eddie Large, RIP. Is that from Little and Large, is he? Has he passed away? Really gassy though, I've got one. Incidentally, the fucking local shop is selling Coke that's only got a month fucking use in it. They must be down that much on stock. You got fucking pictures of Santa on the box. We'll get through it though in fucking 3 days, yeah. 3 of us drinking fucking Diet Coke. The guy who sung Stacey's mama's got it going on. Yeah, he passed away yesterday. My missus tagged me in there. He had coronavirus, didn't he? Apparently a 13-year-old young lad fucking passed away as well yesterday with it. It's fucking terrible, man. It's why I don't want to leave my fucking house. I think it was late yesterday, the guy from Stacey's well. Probably will he? He's starting to fucking age now, isn't he, to be fair, Robbie Williams. Got some fucking money though, innit? Al, back to work Monday. You need to develop a cough over the weekend. Or at least pretend you develop one. Don't actually develop one. But leave me your games if you do. Kyle ain't scored for fucking... Don't like all these corners. 0-0. I suppose it wasn't a loss. I'm at work now. What are you doing for work then, Katie? Are you in an office or something? I mean, my brother's still having to go to work, man. Works in a factory that make fucking metal. I mean, how fucking massively important is that? We expect a higher league position. Yeah, thanks for that. You're in, mate. You're in. Oh man, so you are classed as fucking essential. That's that fucking laptop that I've now knocked over 2 days in a row. Fuck the board. They won't sack me. Ali's sending me more links on Facebook, popping up in the corner. We've got 10 minutes, man. Another couple of results, and we'll be all right for tomorrow, I'd have thought. Worst case scenario, I'll apply for the Villa job and fucking take them down. Southampton, now that's not an easy fixture. Oh, that's a good start though. Yes, I might. I'll check that out. Richard Sneakers. I was actually thinking this could be his last season at the club because he's not really performed well in last season or really this season. Yes, get in. This is much better now. Starting to get some results. Playing well. Cerny checks on a 5, but I'm guessing that's because he's done fuck all. He's passed away, hasn't he, Pavel Cernicek? Actually thinking about it, he wasn't that old. I have a feeling he's not alive anymore. He used to have fucking Lego Man hair, play for Newcastle, and then he played. Didn't he come back and play for Newcastle later in his career, like as cover? Was it after Shay Given left or someone like that? I know it was always between him and Hislop about 96 to about 98. It was between him and Hislop. Keegan used to have this crazy. There's on you called "I'm Not Pavel Cernicek," and he's just singing about 90s footballers. I think quite funny. I used to have it on Facebook, but I don't think I can find it anymore. My stream keeps lagging out a bit there. Hope this isn't a sign of things to come. Maybe the internet have finally fucking downed everybody. That's nice. We put the ball into the crowd for him. Fucking hell. Oh, enough. Bring Eveson off for a rest. For Hunt. Sneaks has got a goal. Number 7, Sean Flynn. Nah, let's not fuck about it too much. This is typical now. I'm going on a little bit of a run. I could do with not ending, but I mean, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, is he doing a DJ set again? Pete could really do with the help, to be honest. So I hope he has gone to look over the DJ. The whole game itself's running real slow. Oh, fucking Marden has spent more time saying Pete's lurking. He's just behaving himself because he can't control himself sometimes. He has to sit on his hands so he doesn't. So we've got a 2-0 win there. So hopefully that will move us up the league a little bit. Up to 14th now. So we've gone from like 22nd to 14th with one win. Keep checking that transfer market. Paul Scholes is a forward. Oh, he's not fucking transfer. He's just a player. I was going to fucking say. But why is he a forward anyway? I'll definitely have him as a left back, that's for sure. And I can sell Potter. Get another quick game in, and then I will end the stream. I can't ever imagine him as a striker, to be fair. Didn't really have the pace. Great footballer, though. Brilliant, brilliant footballer. Speaks volumes that he had to come back out of fucking retirement. What's there to decide, mate? What is there to decide? Fuck off, getting called up, idiot. Warrior? Told to cancel my fixture that week. I got fucking 5 players out. He's cup tied for that carbon. So it looks like our last match is going to be a fucking League Cup game against Nottingham Forest. I'd rather it have been a league game, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Tony, if that's you, when are you going to get... You might as well get on doing some streams, mate. There's nothing else for anyone to do. You get loads of views, man. 5 and subs, man. I'd be loving it. I think we've peaked. I don't think I've ever had 10 viewing the football stream ever in a day. So... Well, we're not losing, but we're 3-1 down on aggregate, I believe. So we need a couple of goals if we're to stay in, but I'm not too arsed if we don't. It'd be just nice to get a win. 1-0 win would do me. Go out the cup, but still keep that winning mentality. I'm doing my channel trailer this week, probably tomorrow. Don't bother with the trailer, mate. Just get the videos up. Bang out the content, Tone. Bang out the content. I don't think Tony's got a PS4 anymore. I think he sold his PS4. He mentioned it in his stream. He wants to get a PS4 Pro back, but he's still building his PC. Have you done any work on that PC this week? Sneaks again. Second goal in 2 games, is it? Or 3 games? Seems to be thriving with his new midfield partner. So we're into extra time of the stream because we're just over the 90 minutes. I will finish this game. Get yourself on PS4 then. Play some Fortnite with Lee and Russ. Oh, Russ Newton. I hope Frank's okay. I've not heard him mention Frank for a couple of days, Russ. Only a little dog, the poor thing. I hope we don't get an equaliser. I don't want extra time. So we've won that 1-0, but we've gone out on aggregate. But we've gone on a little run of 3 wins and a draw in the last 4 games. So that should be enough to keep me in my job for another day at least. So I'll just go back to the screen in a minute once it's finished generating the results. And I'll be looking to end the stream. 13 people viewing. Man, I must be streaming at the wrong time of day. So that's finished quite well because we've finished at the end of the month. John Gregory at the Villa's got manager of the month. Mark McGee, Tony Pulis, and Wadsworth, wherever he is at Brentford. So I'm just going to save the game. I'll be exiting and I'll be streaming tomorrow at the same time. I'll be streaming at the same kickoff. We'll be carrying on with the West Brom game. Sorted for tonight. I'll stream tonight. 100% streaming tomorrow. I've got some guests for tomorrow. So take it easy, you guys. Stay safe. Probably see you all, if not later, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.